Hi, y'all. Hi, it's me, Peyton. I'm coming at you from the North Georgia, Tennessee line. And I wanted to talk to y'all a little bit about what if. So I know y'all have heard me talk to you about fear before and how we should not have any fears. Um, and literally the first sentence in this chapter that I read was, "What we fear, we do not know." Not exactly, anyway. Dang, that hit hard. And it said that, we fear something bad might happen. We fear things not working out, consequences, thoughts of others, all these different things. And that has to end. Like, we have been conditioned to fear those things. Seneca wrote about premeditatio malorum, which is the deliberate meditation on the evils that we might encounter. And I had some trouble because I've really been trying to speak intentionally and positively. But it says to meditate on the evils that we might encounter, not to actually speak about them, but to meditate on them and just to prepare yourself to handle them. Says unexpected blows land most heavily and painfully. And I can tell y'all that is true. 100%. Um I've been I've gotten some news before that just took my breath away because it was not on my radar at all. So, people, they're worried about thinking negative thoughts and manifesting bad energy. Um, to meditate on those things and prepare themselves and their team for those kinds of things. And it is, in fact, the leader's job to think about those kinds of things and to prepare others. And so someone said in the military that the only inexcusable offense for an officer is to be surprised, to say, well, I didn't think that would happen. A lot of people throughout history have spent time thinking about things like Napoleon used to say to himself, "What if my enemy were to be here right to my right or my front? Or what would I do right now? Right now." John Rockefeller used to say, "What if the oil fields dry up like tomorrow? What? What now?" And it's not like he actually spoke those words or Napoleon actually spoke those words, but they were prepared for them. And a lot of us are in different sales and marketing forces. And sometimes we're afraid to go talk to strangers across the room. But why? Like, are you again afraid of what other people are going to think? Are you afraid that they're going to laugh at you? Are you afraid of getting rejected, being criticized? Like, what are you afraid of? Because we could die every time we get on a plane or cross the street or just wake up, get behind the wheel of a car, go to the grocery store. So, if you put that into perspective, yeah, like, you may think that having a conversation with a stranger might kill you, but so could going to the grocery store or checking the mail. So, don't be afraid. Don't be too late in preparing just don't be afraid. And it was Aristotle that once said, the optimistic are the most vulnerable because when the result does not turn out as expected, they run away. Well, foresee the worst to perform the best. When fear is defined, it can be defeated. And it's, I mean, I can't. Somebody said, like, there was like a huge goal, right? Like at the end of the year, they had a dollar amount they wanted to make per year. And the person said, I could never do that per year. That's just, no, I could not. And another person that was having the conversation with them broke it down and divided that number by 12 for the amount of months. And he said, could you do this amount per month? And the guy was like, oh, yeah. Okay, it's the same number, bro. It's just like we took it from a 1 year number to a 1 month number. It's the same number. If you divide that yearly number by 12, you're going to come up with that monthly number that you just agreed you could do, no problem. So it's just a matter of perspective and defining the fear. A lot of us see things like as one big number. We never break down and define it and defeat it. Vague fear is sufficient to deter us, but the more it is explored, the less power it has. Promise. We were afraid because we didn't know, and we were vulnerable because we didn't know, but now we do. And it kind of goes hand in hand with, one of the things I say a lot is, you like, I believe that you were granted a certain amount of like, you didn't know what you didn't know. But I believe that when somebody tells you and then you become aware, you no longer have that plausible deniability anymore. You can't say, well, I didn't know that. Yeah, you did. You just chose to ignore it. So it's kind of like that. Like you don't know what you don't know, but you can't use it as an excuse if somebody has told you. So I love y'all so much. I hope you have a great rest of your Tuesday, and I'll talk to you soon.